also, what we do is government provided us with masks, and we provided it to the learners on the first day after they returned. But they had their own masks as well. It's their choice whether they want to use the mask that we provided to them, or they want to use the one that the parents provided them with. At this stage, we are only having grade 11s and 12s at the school, so it is easy in the sense of there are not too many. We can separate them. We also split up the break times so that they don't have all of them at one time break. So there are only 3 classes, and they are going to separate areas so that we can observe the social distancing.
Okay, well, it's one thing to ensure that all these things are in place, and it's also another to make sure that these students, they're also aware of what it really means for them to move around wearing masks, what it means for them to actually social distance. Has there been any maybe orientation to actually educate them on these things? Because
yes, we also received lots of posters from government that we've put up all over the school, in the toilets as well, for hand washing and things like that. And obviously the first day they have been orientated. I personally told them the dangers of COVID-19 and what they must do and how they must handle themselves, and that they must be disciplined, things like that. So there have been a lot of the orientation. On a daily basis, we are telling them, please follow the protocols, wear your mask, stay away from each other, sanitize. It's a challenge, especially in the mornings when it's cold. Then the learners want body heat, and they tend to go nearer to each other because it's very cold this winter.
Well, in most cases, every time there's something that is being implemented, and also when it's something that is really new to people, people find it hard to really adjust. There are challenges associated with adaptation. So what can you say has been the challenges that you maybe, when you started resuming schools, you could say, oh, maybe these were the challenges, and how have you managed to make sure that you mitigated such challenges?
Yeah. One challenge is the social distancing, I must say. Learners, they've been away from each other, they haven't seen their friends for a long time, and then suddenly they saw their friends and they wanted to hug them and they wanted to kiss them and they wanted to, so that was a challenge. We had to say, keep away from each other, stay away from each other. And people that got infected in Namibia, many of them are not even hospitalized. So, and there were no deaths yet, and that, I think that has got the influence on the learners. They don't realize the seriousness and the danger of this. So we constantly have to say, especially break times, keep away from each other, stay away from each other. When they go from one class to another class, obviously the best way to do it is to have a class in a class and the teachers rotate. But it's difficult with the seniors. They've got too many choice subjects. They cannot, we have to rotate them. Because in one class, in one period, there can be 4 or 5 different groups of subjects. So you cannot have them in one class, you must rotate. So that makes it difficult, the rotation. When the juniors come, we've got a plan already for that, we worked it out. They will remain in our class, except when they have choice subjects. Then they will have to rotate, but it will just be 1 period per day. The other periods, they will remain in one class.
Yes, we saw that when we entered the premises. Yes, there's sanitizers and everything. Well, in terms of, the health personnel, they say that this COVID-19 can also stay on surfaces. What has been done by the school here to ensure that the surfaces are also sanitized?
Our cleaners went for orientation as well. They must clean the toilets on a continuous basis every day. We asked the learners to also, with their sanitizer that they've got, to sanitize the desks and the chairs and so on all the time. They must sanitize their hands all the time. Teachers are standing in front of the classes with their sanitizers and sanitize them every time when they enter the classes. So, and the school has been fumigated by a private company before anyone came. So it was fumigated from the start to the back.
Well, that will be all. Thank you so much for your time.